What's up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of Talkin Grizz. I am Kelcey, and I am joined all the way from Milwaukee by Zora Stephenson, the Sideline reporter for the Bucks. Hello.
What's going on? This is the final push till the break.
It looks sunny where you are.
It is sunny. We're starting to feel spring here, and sun is a big deal in Milwaukee, so it's always welcome.
Do you have plans for All-Star break?
Just to take a break, which will be nice. Last year I was in Chicago, so this year I'm really gonna just kind of decompress. I mean, obviously it's different. The players, they're go, 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 but I feel like we're go, go, go too. I mean, there's every other day means we're like always prepping for something,
Exactly.
I'm excited just to breathe.
Even before we got on here, you're still prepping. So the grind does not stop except after the Milwaukee Grizzlies game coming up. The grind will pause for a little bit. But here, I want to start, and we'll get into team stuff, but I want to start with Giannis versus Ja. And I know they're not the same position, but they're kind of the two big names, the leading scorers, the guys that headline the team. Do you see any similarities between these two guys?
Ooh, well, for me, it's more in the personality. And what I mean by that is they have so much fun playing basketball. And I think that's something we all need to be reminded of. There's a lot of business to basketball and you can get caught up, but it seems like, and you would know more than me, that Ja just enjoys playing the game, and he's tough on himself too. He'll call himself out like, hey, I needed to be better tonight. It was on me. And Giannis will do the exact same thing, and he's never satisfied. So those are the similarities I see. And that's really kind of a similarity in just greatness. All the great players tend to have those attributes.
No, I love that one. That's Ja to a T. So it's interesting to see that it's the same for the big guy on your team. And I think that's greatness. And we saw that kind of during the entire lockdown when the Jordan documentary came out, how hard he was on himself. And I'm not comparing them to Jordan, but I'm just saying the great players.
Yes, no, I think it's just that mentality and the mindset that you have to have. You have to be your biggest critic and you have to be your biggest motivator. So shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. It's going to be so exciting to watch them. We'll get into team stuff, though. The one stat, and I'll let you say a stat too, but the one stat that jumped out at me is fast break points. These are teams that are 1 and 2 in the league in scoring fast break points. The Bucks are also ahead of the league in opponents scoring fast break points on them. So transition D, how big of a role is this playing? Is this just going to be a track meet?
Well, that would be fun for the spectators. I doubt the coaches would want that, especially, with the season that everybody has had. To me, limiting fast break points is all about taking care of the basketball and taking good shots, right? So if you're taking shots that are within rhythm, then the defense, when they get the rebound, it's not like a long rebound and they're out in transition, or don't turn the ball over above the break and then the team's not out in transition. So taking care of the basketball and taking good shots, I think, can limit on both sides fast break points. But of course, that's what these teams want. I mean, they score a lot of their points in transition. Something that stood out to me about the Grizzlies was the deflections that you all have and where you all are on defense. Is that goes back to the Bucks. Kind of a key for the Bucks is just to take care of the basketball and not to give you guys any easy buckets.
Yeah, I think that's going to play a big role. And you were saying before what stood out to you a little bit was, Coach Jenkins and Coach Bud, buddies, and the defense. Like, you guys are one of the top 3 scoring teams in the league, and we're not top 3, but we're ahead of the league in defense. So I think this is going to be a game of 2 very different teams coming together.
For sure. And it'll be interesting kind of to see which side prevails. Will it be like the lockdown defense on the Grizzlies side, or will the Bucks just kind of score? I will say the Bucks are coming off a game where they scored less than 100 points. And if history repeats itself, they're going to want to put some shots up, right, to kind of redeem themselves. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I mean, historically, the Bucks score around 119 points a game. And in that Denver game, they scored 97. So I feel like, you come off a game where shots just weren't falling. Hopefully the next game, it'll be the reverse of that. But,
she says, hopefully for you guys, hopefully not for us.
No, exactly. But it should be an interesting matchup when you talk about one of the best defenses in the league going up against one of the best offenses, for sure.
I think so too, Zora. It's always so great talking to you. We always appreciate your time. And we're so excited for this game. The last game, you know what I hope? My hope for this game is that it's just a good game and it's not like everyone's head is already past the finish line.
These are the weeks that you have to stay locked in even more. I mean, obviously they're professionals and you're focused on the task at hand, but we're humans as well. So, wherever your plans are going to take you for the All-Star break, I'm sure your mind is on that. So everybody lock in for this fun last game and hopefully it's a good one.
Thank you so much, Zora. Appreciate you.